All right, and the answer is that this find is using btree cursor created at index. We know that it's an index on just the created at field. It reversed it. We know that Mongo can only use one index for any given query. And since created at is in the sort field and it's not in the criteria field, we know that it's probably being used for the sort. And we also know that it's not using anything for the criteria part because it can't use more than one index, and we know that the follower count is not in the created at index. So from that, we can determine that we probably did scan the entire collection, even though we did use an index. We used the index for the sort. And we also know that it's not a covered index, but of course it did a table scan, so that would probably make sense. And it took 205 milliseconds. So let's see what we can learn from this. Return 10 documents. Okay. So the answers are this query performs a table scan. Table scan is the same as a collection scan. The answer is yes, it does. The query uses an index to determine the order in which to return the resulting documents. Yes, that is true. The query uses an index to determine which documents to match. That is not true. It cannot use that index. The index here, btree cursor created at, could not be used to satisfy this criteria, and so therefore it is not. The query returns 46,000 documents. It's not true. The query returns 10 documents. The query visits 46,462 documents. That is true. 46,462. That's it right there. And this query is a covered index query, and that is not true, which is plainly obvious from the fact that it says index only false. Okay, so that's the answer to this question.